Hello friends, this is Deepak with 10x CRM. So if you're watching this video on YouTube or elsewhere, I would strongly suggest that you join us on Facebook. We have Do-It-Yourself Mortgage Sales and Marketing Group. Definitely come there, join us, ask your questions about how you can market your business yourself. So it's a great place to learn. Last week, we talked a bit about some of the reasons why your emails end up in spam box. And one of the reason was email frequency. So this was quite interesting for some of you guys because, hey, why would email frequency actually hurt me? Because I do indeed send a lot of emails. Actually, it's a good point. Actually, email frequency doesn't necessarily hurt as long as people like your email. Uh, the reason why it does hurt is when people don't like your email. Now, you may ask, well, how do I know people are not liking my email? Well, very simple. So if you're sending out emails, let's say on daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis, yearly basis, each one of you will have a bit of a different perspective. Some of you guys might say, well, I only send once a year. Yeah, your customer might tolerate that. Or some of you might do monthly and weekly, and especially the ones who do daily. And then their whole routine thing, right? Some people are saying, hey, when a new lead comes in, I send an email right away. Then I wait 2 days, then I wait 3 days, then I wait 5 days, then I wait 7 days. Actually, none of them is a problem. Problem actually happens is when your customers actually don't like those emails. So none of those by itself makes them good or bad. It's just that how appealing they are to your customers. So I'll show you an example. So very recently I went online and I just kind of apply for a mortgage online, and all of a sudden I start getting tons of phone calls and tons of emails. So you can see I'm literally getting bombarded with an email almost every single day, sometime even twice a day. And the message is typically always the same. Mostly they want me to pay off your debt now, help you get rid of all your credit card debt, help you save thousands of refinancing. So they have made some assumptions about me. Number one assumption is that I'm in debt. Number two assumption is that I have a lot of credit card debt. And number third assumption is that I'm looking to refinance. So those are the three assumptions they have made about me. And based on that, they're bombarding me with message every single day, thinking that one day I would obviously go back to them and request more information. So on the right hand side, I kind of put down some of the reasons why, some of the things that your customer might be thinking when they read your email. So, and I like to think it this way as well when I'm sending in emails to my prospects, because it's very risky to for a for a customer to click that spam box for me. Like I would really hate for somebody to do that. And I think many of us just don't understand how big of an impact it has when somebody clicks that button. Like it's like they boot you out. It's like they send you to the graveyard. It's like they kill you. It's like it's really bad. So I'll talk a little bit about that just in a second, but let's think about it. Why wouldn't I want to respond to these emails? So number one reason, which is very common, is hey, I just don't know you. So if you think that's the reason, then what are you doing that makes it easy for customers to know you? I don't trust you. So I know you who you are, but I just don't trust you. I don't have enough information about you. I'm not in market. Imagine you send a mail to somebody who's not in market. Do you think he's going to click on a spam box? Heck yeah. I'm working with somebody else. I'm working with my brother-in-law. Why would I want to deal with you? I mean, I don't like you. I hate you. And you might say like, why would that happen? I mean, people do hate companies because of the content sometimes they have in their emails. They just don't associate with that. They don't like the tone of it. I mean, many times I go on Facebook, on many other places, and I try to reply to clients' questions. And if that particular blog or that particular Facebook group is managed by somebody who wants to sell his marketing services, they get really pissed off. They're like, dude, don't give this answer for free. We're going to boot you out because you're taking away my customers. So that stuff like that happens. They don't like your attitude because just the way you write the word, certain words can really make people go away. They want to go deal with somebody else. They don't like the brand. Some people are really keen on that. Sometimes it's just simply the way you write it. Your values are obviously come across, and sometimes those values might not go along with. I'll give you a simple example. Very common thing I see online for advertisements is check the rates. Everybody advertising, check the rates. And when you fill out your information, they don't give you any rates. They basically say, hey, we'll contact you, we'll talk to you later. So if there is somebody who just don't like that, they will say, hey, you tricked me, so I'm not going to do business with you. When you send out so many emails, it's kind of intrusive. Maybe I will accept one or two, but you send me 30, 40 emails. That's like, okay, boom, I definitely don't like it. And if you don't make it easy for them, for these emails to go away, like if there's no easy way, well, if I don't have an easy way, my mail provider gives me an easy way, which is to just click on a spam box. So these are, like, you think about it, when you're writing that email, even if it's like a short email, 3 or 4 lines, your customer is making all these decisions, and all of those decisions are being made in a split second, usually within 5 seconds. So within 5 seconds, they have to see your content and make all of these decisions. And based on that, they will decide whether they want to engage with your emails or not. So if they don't like it, if they see all those issues with your email or any one of them, what would they do? They simply click on a spam box. And when you click on a spam box, what happens? Basically, your emails automatically get marked as a spam. You guys already know that. But that's just not enough. In addition to that, what happens is, let's just say if you send an email to a Google customer, that means their email address is ended in gmail.com. And there are many other domains, by the way. You can buy your own domain and get marketing services from Gmail. So even if you're sending to some professional company, for all we know, their domain, their mail might be managed by Gmail. So the same principles applies to them. So let's just say you send out an email to your customer. He don't like that attitude. He don't like the content in the email. He just doesn't like it for whatever reason. He pressed the spam box because he just didn't want to take a second to opt out of your emails. With that one click, all your future emails will end up in his graveyard. Just with that one click, you're done. Basically, no more communication. Now, you would think, okay, not a big deal. I'm sending out 5,000 emails every single week. One guy doesn't hurt me because I'm adding other 100 people to my pipeline every single day. Not really. What would happen is, when that happens, actually, Gmail takes notice. They says, this email that is coming from this domain, let's just say it's abcmortgage.com, just a random name. I hope there's no company called ABC Mortgage. If it is, I don't really mean that. I just picking a random name here. Let's just call it abc123mortgage.com. I hope there's nobody really by that name. So Gmail says, hey, abc123mortgage.com has sent an email that was marked as spam with one of my customers. Okay, now the next email that goes to any of Gmail providers, like any other customer that also have a Gmail email, Gmail will give it a special look. They say, okay, I see what's happening. And then after it had happened to, let's say, 5 or 10 customers, the frequency of checking actually increases. And it gets to a point where literally every single email that you will send out to anybody with an address of gmail.com will get automatically blocked. So you have to be extremely, extremely careful when you send out these mails and make sure that they are something that your customers will engage with. Now, the interesting thing is, when I talk to our clients and I ask them, why are you sending out these 30 emails or 14 emails? Very often the answer is because some guru told them that they have to send out 14 emails before a customer will engage with them, or they have to send out 30 emails, or whatever that number is. It changes anywhere between 7 to 30 for whatever reason. And obviously they really trust that guy because they watch his video, they watch his Facebook page, or whatever reasons, the same way you're watching me. So that particular guru has established some trust. But I think what it is because most of us are not really taking one-on-one coaching from that person. For example, you're watching this video and there are many things that you might disagree with, or you might actually interpret it wrongly than what I actually intend to say. So what happens is, what they're really telling you is send out 7 good emails, 14 good emails, 30 good emails, not just any email, just like really good emails that your customers will actually appreciate. Your customer will pick up the phone and say, thank you so much for sending this email, you just saved my life. I'm kidding. They probably won't send you that message that you just saved their life, but you get the point. They will appreciate it. They really like it that you have taken an effort to send them this email that is very personal to them, that you really actually care. So my advice is if you don't have time to draft your 5 good emails or 10 good emails, then don't draft them. Just send one good email. One good email is better than sending out 5, 10, 15, or 20 crappy emails. Please don't do that. Stop that practice. All it's doing is making your emails go to junk box. Now, some of you guys already have your automated sequence set up and ready to go, all your emails. So you might ask, hey, Deepak, are you asking me to just stop all of that? Yes, I am really saying that because it is that hurtful. Like, it's not just hurtful for your customers to go through that pain, but it's actually hurtful for your brand as well. Every single email that goes out is hurting you. How do you fix it? By fixing the basic of it. That means you really need to get good at crafting the email. Now, I don't want to make this video about how to craft a good email. I'll give you special tips on that in a separate video. But I'll give you a basic principle. I mean, how do you meet with somebody? Let's say if it's let's say you're trying to just set up an appointment. How would you do that? Like, how would you do that naturally when you're meeting with somebody? You're going to be honest. You're going to be very careful. You're going to personalize with them. You will try to connect with them at some level. All the things that you would do normally with somebody that you're meeting up on street or meeting at an event, you would do the same thing at the event. I mean, in the emails. But on the other hand, what I see normally when clients discuss their frequency of emails or email templates with me is often goes something like this. I'm the best, I'm the biggest, I have the lowest, I can save you money. It's all about I, nothing else. Imagine if you do that with your friends. Imagine if you do that at an event, what would happen? Would that person ever become your friend? Would you ever earn anybody's trust? Right? You won't. So the same principle goes into email marketing. So if you have a question about the frequency of emails, then please definitely post it on our Facebook page. And you can always reach me from 10xcrm.com as well, and I'll be happy to answer your questions. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I look forward to answering some of your other questions related to sales and marketing. Thank you.